Death Sentence 1 Down Difficulty Guide. For the final classic heist, I decided to do the stealth like you do in the very first game, Payday the Heist. So of course I have the KSG, and we have the Tatanka SMG, which is basically the PP-19 Bison. And I picked body bags and pretty much my stealth build. Now when you spawn in, you actually spawn in multiple locations where you are. You're usually spawning around the 23 or 22 floors, where this window washing rig is. Now your objective is to find 2 routers. Now of course I have the thing muted so I can't hear Bane, but you'll mostly find the 2 routers nearby.
Remember, take out the cameras.
If you can't find the routers, Bane, you usually will highlight one for you if there's one in that location. There usually another one would be very close by. So there's this one, so that means another one is very close by.
Keep the crowds in check.
You have to be careful. There's a little precious jewel you can pick up. You have to use a glass cutter because if you try to just break it, it will trip the alarm, so don't do that. So another one should be nearby right there.
Camera, stay back.
And yeah, you had to get that jewel from the icon, so you can't just open the display case on any side. You had to do it once. Here you need a laptop, but first let me grab this nice jewelry. Here, that's what we mostly needed later on, and it's the number and the code. So for example, I got blue 9. You want to remember the number and the color. And the order of the color you're going to need to put in will be red, green, and blue. So that blue 9 will be the last number I need to put in. And try to avoid the center because there's lasers.
Security camera.
It can only disable the router. While that goes on, while the hacking's waiting for the hack to finish, you want to find the laptops. The laptops can be found throughout the map in many floors. Some can be found in offices, little rooms. One in the gym. One at a few offices.
God, careful.
One near here with all the construction. All this renovating. So the next number I got is a green free. So I am pretty much in need of a color, a number I don't know, and it's got to be free 9. So I'm missing one more. Okay, lucky enough I got...
Watch where you're shooting.
Alright, lucky enough I got Ralph. This is the guy you need to find. Pretty much wearing a white suit. He will have a key card, which you mostly needed to open the vault.
God.
And now I just need to... carry him somewhere else. I mean, this should be a good spot. I'll probably mostly put a corner here because that window they probably could see through, so just be careful. There's also a chance that the party can be over pretty early, where the civilians are just gonna walk around and spread around the map, so it makes it a lot more difficult to maneuver and trying to get all the other loot. Here is the security room, which He's like, there's the camera operator. So I can just take him out.
I thought I saw a robber, but it was a jogger. They rhyme, so I was confused.
Now with him out of action, that means the cameras are offline, so I don't have to worry about the cameras anymore, which is a good thing. And also, when you take out the camera operator, you don't have to camera loop any cameras, so which is pretty nice. But not all heists has a camera operator, so you actually have to avoid the cameras, which makes certain heists much of a challenge later on.
Look out, God.
Like, there's a drone on the way.
Security camera.
What's going here? This is where you also this is also on our spawn point where you can start when you spawn in.
God.
Okay, we found the third laptop, which is in, like I said, like in the gym or the exercise room. And that is a red 8. So I pretty much should have 839
God.
as my code I need to enter. Which sadly Bane will not tell you, so you had to do it yourself.
God.
So you need to get inside the in the vault area.
I see you took a hostage. That'll slow them down for a little while.
Halo, halo, Hrvatska banda. Radio Hrvatska, Beograd.
I was pretty much have a tight squeeze.
God, careful. God.
There's one more jewelry I need to get.
Look out, God.
That's good. Alright, here. This is where you need to get the key card from Realm. Just swipe it and enter the code that you have on your free laptop. So for me, it will be 8, 3, and 9. And just enter it. If you put the code in, correctly, but you didn't enter it, you can always cancel it out with the C. Which the C is for cancellation or cancel. So yeah, if you enter the wrong code, enter the wrong number or the wrong color of it, it will go off. So now that we're inside the vault area, and sadly I could not get the red diamond. It's very rare for me to get it now. Now in here,
Come on, move this stuff.
of course, your main objective is to secure the diamonds in these larger display case. Also, don't smash the glass. Since it's connected to alarm. So use a glass cutter, which does. Oh, I'm pretty sure it makes your ears bleed. But luckily, with the AI with the quick, it should shorten that out. So yeah, there can be a chance for getting you another room, which is this here with this wall. If you see how shiny this wall is, like the reflection, that's where usually another door will be, which contains a red diamond. Of course, you had to drill that, but unfortunately, I don't have that. Since I didn't get one to spawn in, I had to leave it. And just like the giant toothbrush and panic room, the bag, loot, pretty much the color for it, it's gotta be, the duffel bag for it will be green. Just like many other, you know, very important loot. And the diamonds are pretty much, you can spray with them. They're pretty much like jewelry, especially with the payout. So you have to secure all the loot. And it's a good thing these are not the mission loot, but just the additional loot, because if it was additional loot, or, you know, the minimum mission loot, you probably won't get much of a payout.
Look out, God.
And you just have to pretty much carry it to the,
Careful.
where you spawn in.
This next one goes out to
God.
Earthquake. Follow us on Twitter.
And that's where you have to secure the loot. You had to do this 8 times.
God. God, stay back.
We also get to spawn like somewhere at the back here on the same floor where I am. There may be like 4 or 3 spawns. So I say this one's probably either this spot or that spot over there to be my preferred spot of securing the loot. Because you probably just had to bypass less of the guards.
Stay back, camera. God on patrol. God, careful. Watch out, God. God. Watch out, God. God on patrol. God.
Another possible spawn for the laptop can be around in this office.
God, stay back.
possible location for the laptop. Now, I think for the camera placement, I think they stay the same. So you don't have to worry about it. Just take out the camera operator and you're good.
Camera. Guard on patrol. Watch out. Guard. Watch the camera. God. Camera. God on patrol.
This next one goes out to... Oh my god! What?
God, careful. God. Camera, look out. Watch out, God.
This is a request from Walker LX. Overkill salutes you.
Of course, having the guards with the flashlight makes them a lot easier to detect them, especially
God, stay back.
that, like through the wall. Alright, that is the last bag, and of course then you can escape. And that is Diamond Heist. Death Sentence 1 down, stealth.
Heist.
Thanks for watching. Until next time, as I'm handling Jamie's contracts.